Hey book besties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Akoya, and over here I talk about all things reading. Before we get into today's video, I wanted to take a quick moment to welcome all the new book besties that are here and tuning in. I honestly wasn't expecting to it's kind of like a small blow up. I was not expecting my shorts to start blowing up the way it did. And it brought in a whole lot of new people and introduced new people to my channel. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for, watching my shorts and also subscribing while you're at it. And the video that blew up, it was like an old video, so it had already blown up before. And then the other day when I was at the beach, I was looking at my subscribers, and every hour I noticed it was jumping 20. I was getting 20 plus subscribers within an hour, and by the time I checked at the end of the day, I was at 500 subscribers. So I just want to say thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, of course, and hopefully you're seeing this video, because I know sometimes people that watch shorts are not the same people that watch the longer YouTube videos, because I'm gonna be honest, my attention span is shit. So I would understand if y'all aren't watching this video, but as long as you're here and you're supporting, even if it means watching the shorts, it all matters. I'm very grateful for everyone that is here, so thank you. And to my old subscribers as well, my old book besties, you have a special place in my heart. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Soon we're gonna hit 1K, and hopefully I can do a giveaway. I already hit 1K on my TikTok account, but I never really did a giveaway because I didn't feel people would participate. But now that I have so many people, so many of y'all are engaging with me, I feel more comfortable doing a giveaway. So y'all continue to share these videos, and let's get to 1K. Okay, now let's get into the video. So as you've read by the title, I am no longer on a book buying ban, which means I got myself some books. So I got 4 books from Book Outlet, and then 1 book I got off of Amazon. Well, I actually got 2 books off of Amazon, but the next book is supposed to be coming tomorrow. But unfortunately, I need to put out a video because it's been a while since I put out a longer YouTube video, because I've been producing shorts back to back, but it's time for me to actually post a video. So I couldn't wait for that, and I said, all right, let me do myself up, let me do my hair and put on appropriate clothes and get this video out. So I'm gonna show y'all the 5 books that I got. So I'm gonna start with the book that I got off of Amazon. So I got 2 books from the same author, but one I got from Amazon and one I got from Book Outlet. So the author is Tiffany D Jackson. I got Monday's Not Coming and Grown. And like I said, they're both from the same author. I'm gonna bring it closer so you guys can see the cover. I did get Grown from Book Outlet, but for Monday's Not Coming, I got that off of Amazon. I think the paperback for some reason was more expensive than the hardcover, so I just went with the hardcover. But I've heard so many good things about this author, and I'm very excited to read her books. I don't think I've ever read any of her books, but everybody that spoke about these books said a lot of positive things, especially about Monday's Not Coming. Okay, so I'll read the description for Monday's Not Coming. It's kind of lengthy, but we'll get through it. So it says, Monday Charles is missing, and only Claudia seems to notice. Claudia and Monday have always been inseparable, more sisters than friends. So when Monday doesn't turn up for her first day of school, Claudia starts to worry. When she doesn't show for the second day or the second week, Claudia knows that something is wrong. Monday wouldn't just leave her to endure tests and bullies alone. With her grades on the line, Claudia needs her best and only friend now more than ever. But Monday's mother refuses to give Claudia a straight answer, and Monday's sister April is even less help. As Claudia digs deeper into her friend's disappearance, she discovers that no one seems to remember the last time they saw Monday. How can a teenage girl just vanish without anyone noticing that she's gone? In her dark, thrilling, and timely sophomore novel, acclaimed author Tiffany D Jackson unravels a complex mystery and explores the traumatic effects of the truth. So I heard that that book is very emotional and it has like dark themes. So I feel like I'm telling y'all right now, I might cry reading that book because I kind of already know the ending to the book. So tears are going to be shed. Okay, so the next book by Tiffany D Jackson, like I said, is Grown. And I'm going to read this for y'all. Oh, inside the book, it has all the other books that she's done. And as y'all can see, Monday's Not Coming is right there. So let me read this one for y'all. When legendary R&B artist Corey Fields spots Enchanted Jones at an audition, her dreams of being a famous singer take flight. Until Enchanted wakes up with blood on her hands and zero memory of the previous night. Who killed Corey Fields? Based off of the descriptions, I'm guessing that this author is mostly like a thriller, black thriller author. So I know that this one, White Smoke, is more on the like horror side because I think she moves to a haunted house or something like that. I'm kind of familiar with the description of White Smoke, which is another one of her books. But now that I have two, my collection is growing and hopefully I am just the same as everybody else and I love the books, because I know sometimes I could be a little bit judgmental, but you know, I'm excited. Especially Monday's Not Coming. I'm kind of scared and excited to read it at the same time. The next book is Dustborn by Erin Bowman. I actually have a friend, her last name is Bowman. I just love this cover. It's just giving Mad Max vibes. Like, look at it, and the girl is on the cover, and you know, it's just, honestly, when I first saw the cover, I was thinking it was probably like some Star Wars, because the girl, she's wearing those goggles and it kind of looks like that one robot from Star Wars. I never watched Star Wars, but I know about the robot. Y'all can't tell me it doesn't, but let me read the description for y'all. This one sounds really interesting. And I don't know how much I paid for this book. It probably wasn't more than $6, but it's showing me that it is higher in Canada at $17.99. I don't know how you guys are doing over in Canada, but I'm praying for y'all because stuff seems so expensive. And then the other day I was like thinking to myself, what is the cost of living in, like, are y'all being paid more or something? Tell me why they're being paid the same thing that we're being paid in America. Like, they're kicking y'all over. But let me stop chatting and read the description for y'all. In the waste, everything has value, especially secrets. All her life, Delta of Dead River has been told to keep her back hidden. Branded on her skin is a map to a rumored paradise called the Verdant. And in a wasteland plagued by dust squalls, geomagnetic storms, and solar flares, it's a map many would kill for, even if no one can read it. When her family is abducted by raiders, Delta sets out to rescue them, and quickly learns that no one in the waste can be trusted. Perhaps not even her childhood friend Asher, who has been missing for nearly a decade. But she'll need Asher's help to decode her map if she wants to find paradise and trade its location to free her family. What Delta doesn't count on is what waits at the Verdant, a long-forgotten secret that will shake the foundation of her entire world. This year, I think I've read about one dystopian fiction, and that was Parable of the Sower. It was really good. I'm kind of finding my way into the dystopian genre, so this sounds really good. It sounds like something straight out of a movie. I feel like I've seen this before. Maybe I have. I gotta look it up to see if it's a movie. Okay, the next book is Perfectly Nice Neighbors by Kia Abdullah. When your dream house comes with nightmare neighbors, how far will you go to keep your family safe? Salma Khatun is hopeful about Blemon, the suburban development into which she, her husband, and their son have just moved. The Bangladeshi family needs a fresh start, and Bowman feels like just the place. Soon after they move in, Salma spots her white neighbor, Tom Hutton, ripping out the anti-racist banner her son put in the front garden. Avoiding confrontation, Salma takes the banner inside and puts it in her window. But the next morning she wakes up to find her window smeared with paint. When she does confront Tom, battle lines are drawn between the two families. As racial and social tensions escalate and the stakes rise, it's clear that a reckoning is coming and someone is going to get hurt. That also sounds like another show that I honestly refuse to watch, because anything with like prejudice and, you know, it's just out of their control, I choose to not watch those movies. Like, there's so many other things that I could watch, but Black struggle isn't one of them. Like, you could never ever get me. Like, I remember, and I feel like this is me dealing with my trauma, because I remember one time as a kid, my aunt put on this slavery movie. It was called Roots. Well, I think everybody knows about Roots, but that's like the most popular slavery movie. And since then, you can't get me to watch anything like that. And the show that reminds me of this book is called Them. I've seen a lot of clips about this show on TikTok. It's the only way I knew about it, and I've seen a few clips on it, and I'm honestly telling y'all, I would never ever watch that. You cannot get me to. So I try not to watch it. If it's something that's empowering, yes, I would watch it, but I'm still interested in reading the book. But we'll see. Hopefully it's not too triggering for me. Like I always say, make sure to check your trigger warnings before, you know, you pick up a book, because sometimes books can really put you in a slump if you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So take that away from this video. And last but not least, we have Wilder Girls by Rory Power. I love this cover. Now, the reason why I got this book, because, you know, I always got a backstory for everything. The reason why I got this book is because I've spoken about one of my favorite books for 2023 was House of Hollow. That book is about 3 sisters who have like this type of magnetic beauty that draws everybody to them, and they're capable of like controlling people just with their beauty. But later on in the book, we learn that there is much more to their appearance. That book was super creepy, super eerie, and I ate it up. I loved it. So when I was looking at books that were made by the author, like similar books, I came across Wilder Girls, and every platform that I checked, Amazon, Book Outlet, they always had this in like the similar category. So of course I got it, because if I liked House of Hollow, I'm gonna like Wilder Girls. And I'm gonna read this for y'all. It says, "It started slow. First the teachers died one by one. Then the talks began to infect the students, turning their bodies strange and foreign. Now cut off from the rest of the world and left to fend for themselves on their island home, the girls of the Raxter School don't dare wander outside the surrounding fence to where the talks has made the woods wild and dangerous. But when Bayat goes missing, Hetty will do anything to find her, even if it means breaking quarantine and braving the horrors that lie beyond. And when she does, Hetty learns that there's more to their story, to their life at Raxter, than she could have ever thought true." You see, that already sounds, you know what that kind of reminds me of? The Walking Dead with Clementine. You know, when Clementine is all grown up and she's at the school with them kids, that's what that reminds me of. But that is going up on my TBR list. Like, it's going to the top, because that sounds really good. I've been saying all the books sound good, but I never pick up a bad book. Well, rarely. I pick up, you know, some books might be a little, but I rarely ever pick up a bad book. So every book haul, I'm gonna say, wow, that sounds really good. And until then, until I read those books, it's gonna sound good, okay? Because look, I literally have, I know I asked y'all if y'all wanted like a bookshelf tour, and this whole shelf here is just books that I haven't read yet. So I probably might, maybe I should, because I gotta go cook, but I was thinking maybe I should do that today as well. Yeah, probably gonna be like, oh, she got on the same clothes. But I don't think I'm gonna do that, because I gotta cook and it's like 5 o'clock, like after 5. So yeah, responsibilities. But we've come to the end of this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, thank you to all the new book besties that are here if you're watching this. And if you're new, you know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.